So the reason why so many people have problem with dairy is how it's processed and collected. It's not the dairy itself. Raw is very good for you. It's alive. The other thing is that we use these terms like pasteurization and homogenization. Pasteurization means that we're going to heat this up to kill all the bacteria. But what you need to understand when you do that, you don't actually take the bacteria out. What you've done is you now have a jug full of what? Dead bacteria. And the way it kills the bacteria is pasteurization breaks the bacteria open, and all of its proteins and RNA and all this stuff gets spilled out into the whatever it is. And so now you have all these foreign proteins that your body would have never been exposed to. It's never been exposed to those types of proteins ever in its existence. And so your body, when it's exposed to foreign proteins it doesn't know what to do with, creates chemicals called histamines. And histamines are what make you form mucus and itchy eyes and swollen noses and all this stuff. So what you need to understand is you're not really allergic to the dairy. You're allergic to the pasteurization process. You're allergic to these foreign internal proteins. See, when your body sees real bacteria, it knows what to do with that. For at least 10,000 years of human history, it's been used to bacteria. It knows what to do with it. But when you break these open through the pasteurization process, you can cause all kinds of health problems for people. The next one would be homogenization. When you get this raw dairy, it's like I used to get on the farm. You know, growing up, we'd go over to the local farmer and we'd get our big jug of dairy in a big jar. And what would happen is within a few hours, the cream rises to the top. Now the cream, in its natural state, those fats are little balls. When you look at it under a microscope, they're like little fluffy balls. And they're of the size that won't go through your membranes. So your body knows how to break those down and digest them in the right way if you still have a gallbladder, which might be why a lot of people don't have a gallbladder, because they're eating these damaged, false fats. And the gallbladder doesn't know what to do with it. So what happens is we get these healthy fats. They're in the natural state. They're full of all the saturated fats that they're necessary for health and vitality that we were told for 30 years will kill us. You guys, think about it this way. Billions of years of evolution or a perfect God. If the whole first year of your life minimum, you're supposed to drink exclusively breast milk, and it's like 60% milk fat, saturated fat, either God's really stupid or it's okay for us. So they would normally have these in. When they homogenize it, they take it through a high pressure outlet through these small little holes, and they shoot it against a stainless steel plate, and they fracture these fats into these fractured shards of fat that our body doesn't recognize. That would never exist in nature. And so what it does is it makes your milk nice and consistent. You don't get any cream in it, and it looks the same color throughout. It's ubiquitous. It's homogenized. But the problem is those fats now become very damaging to our bodies. So you guys, you need to understand raw is where it's at.